Welcome in to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision, getting ready to start game number 3 of this tournament. Lady Dragons went 2-0 last night, winning 19-0 against Coalfield and 13-0 against Eagleton. They are getting ready to take on the Hardin Valley Lady Hawks. And yes, the Clinton Lady Dragons will be the visiting team, getting ready to bat first in this game. They are in their road black uniforms. Hardin Valley in their home light blue uniforms, navy blue lettering, and white trim. Lady Dragons in their road all black uniforms, orange lettering, and white trim. Once again, these games, since they are in the tournament, are going to be 90 minutes long, and they will finish whatever inning they are in when that 90 minutes finishes up. There will be several games this morning. This is the only one featuring the Clinton Lady Dragons, and then starting at 3 o'clock will be the bracket portion of the tournament. You're looking at the field now. We were watching the Lady Dragons warm up. You could see them on the bench. Now you're looking at the field here at the Graveyard, home of the Clinton Lady Dragons. Once again, Lady Dragons coming off 2 very impressive wins last night. The first one against Coalfield, 19-0, featuring 3 home runs, a solo shot to open up the game from Taylor Sherwood, followed by a grand slam in the same inning by Taylor Sherwood. And then in the bottom of the second inning, freshman Nora Elliott came off the bench and hit a grand slam on the first pitch she saw. In the second game, the Lady Dragons defeated Eagleton Lady Royals by a final score of 13-0 with some superior pitching from the Lady Dragons, Taylor Sherwood and Addison I'll give you her name in just a minute. It's blank on me, but we're getting ready to bring to you the top of the first inning here between the Lady Dragons and the Lady Hawks. And leading off for the Lady Dragons will be Taylor Sherwood. She'll be starting in the outfield tonight. Elizabeth Maples will be your starting pitcher for the Lady Dragons in this game.
Leading off the Lady Dragons, number 33, Taylor Sherwood.
Sherwood looking to get off to a hot start just like she did yesterday when she rocked her a 2-out pitch for a home run to start off the game against Coalfield. Wind blowing from right to left in the outfield. First pitch coming to Sherwood. Grounded towards the pitcher underneath the pitcher's hands. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop over to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Coming up to bat next will be number 23 for the Lady Dragons.
Number 21, Tegan Bunch.
Tegan Bunch, who is 21. Tegan Bunch is up next. You can see them cheering her on in the dugout right now. Here's the pitch. Taken high for ball 1. Bunch ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes here in the top of the first inning. Once again, these are 90-minute games, and they will finish whatever inning they are in after the 90 minutes before the next game starts. The 1-0 pitch. Taken right down the middle for strike 1. This game is being brought to you on the NFHS Network and on our YouTube channel. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first, 1 out. The pitch to Bunch. In the dirt, ball 2. You see the team cheering on Tegan from the bench. Lindley Atkins in the on-deck circle. Pitch to Bunch. Taken for strike number 2, so even 2 ball, 2 strike count. Once again, yes, the Lady Dragons are the road team in this game. The 2-2 pitch. Lined out towards right field and will foul. Angle my camera down just a little bit so you can see a little bit more of home plate. Bunch with a 2-2 count. No one on the pitch. Almost hits her, but hits the dirt. Bunch runs the count full now after falling behind. Payoff pitch. Popped up, going towards second base, caught by second base. 2 quick outs for the Lady Dragons here in the top of the first inning. We'll bring up Lindley Atkins.
Next up, number 19, Lane Atkins.
Lindley waiting on the first pitch. Taken all the way outside for ball 1. The pitch, high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Atkins up to bat with Sarah Bishop in the on-deck circle, it looks like. The 2-0 pitch. Slapped out, foul. Strike 1. Now 2 ball, 1 strike count. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. The 2-1 pitch. Line towards first. Good snag by first. So 3 quick outs for the Lady Dragons in the top of the first inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Get ready to bring you the bottom of the first inning. Yes, this is the bottom of the first, and you are looking at Elizabeth Maples in the circle for the Lady Dragons. Getting ready to take on the first batter for the Hardin Valley Lady Hawks. Lady Dragons got put down in order in the top of the first inning, 1, 2, 3. See if they can do the same thing to the Lady Hawks here in the bottom of the first. Our scoreboard right now shows that the Lady Dragons are in the bottom half. We will fix that in just a minute. First pitch is foul tip for strike 1. Second pitch. Popped up. And out of play for strike number 2. Hawks down. No balls and 2 strikes to begin this inning. Third pitch is inside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here in the bottom of the first inning. Our scoreboard now reads the right one. Reads the Lady Dragons are the road team and the Lady Hawks are the home team. One ball, 2 strikes. Maples on the mound waiting on the pitch. Line towards right field and will get down fair. She's going to round. 22 is going to round first as they throw the ball in, trying to keep her at second. It will be a stand-up double to lead off for the Lady Hawks. First hit of the night, or of the day for either side.
Next up, double zero, Hatcher.
Got Hatcher up to bat next with a runner on second. Nobody out here. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Hawks in their home light blue uniforms, white trim, navy blue lettering. Lady Dragons in their road black uniforms, orange lettering, white trim. Maples on the mound, the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. Maples waiting on the 0-1 pitch. Popped it foul. Maples now ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Maples with the 0-2 pitch. A little bit inside for ball number 1. You got Maples on the mound, Chaparro behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Gets away from her. It's going to advance to third on a pass ball. So now you got a runner at third, nobody out in a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Lady Hawks up to bat, Lady Dragons on the field. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded towards shortstop, fielded cleanly, thrown over to first in time for the out. Runner does not advance. Smart move right there by the shortstop to get the runner and keep the other runner at third.
Next up, number 15, Snyder.
Number 15 up to bat next. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning, tied at 0. First pitch for Maples. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. Maples with the signal on the pitch. Bunts it foul for strike number 2. Trying for a little squeeze bunt right there to see if they could get the runner home from third and get the lead run for the Lady Hawks. Maples ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Taken inside, looks like for ball number 1. Maples with the 1-2 pitch. Inside, gets away. They're going to advance the runner. Runner will score, no throw. Bases empty now. 1-0 Lady Hawks. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lady Hawks now lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2 pitch for Maples. Chopped right up the middle, gets over the second base, and will be a single. So now you got a runner at first, and the second hit of the day for the Lady Hawks. Runner at first, 1 out, 1-0 the score. Maples waiting on the signal. Oh, she was waiting on a softball to be thrown to get back to her. She's also waiting on the signal. 1-0 your score here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1. Popped foul into the parking lot for the Lady Dragons. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here with a runner up first. Lady Hawks leading 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch from Maples. Popped up towards left field. It will get down, one hop the fence. Runner's going to round third. They're going to try to send her home. No, she'll stop. Ball got thrown back in time. So you got a one-out double and runners on second and third. Three hits in this inning now for the Lady Hawks, leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Looks like there's going to be a change in pitcher here. They're going to let the freshman come out to do some warm-up pitches. We're going to take a quick break here on Dragon Vision with your score 1-0 Lady Hawks.
New pitcher in for the Lady Dragons, number 27, Anderson Joel.
Welcome back. You've been watching Addison George pitch as a relief pitcher for the Lady Dragons. She came in and pitched 2 innings last night against the Lady Royals, giving up just 1 hit. Here comes the first pitch from George. Taken right down the middle for strike 1. 2 on, 1 out, 2 in scoring position for the Lady Hawks here in the bottom of the first inning. George on the mound. Her windup. The pitch. Taken for strike 2. George with 2 quick strikes to open this at bat. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 in scoring position. Pitch from George. Swung on and missed for strikeout. First out of the day for George, second out of the inning for the Lady Dragons. The runners on second and third would be charged to the starting pitcher. George looking to get out of this inning, only trailing by 1. First pitch from George. Taken inside for ball 1. Maples, the starting pitcher, gave up 1 run already, and she will be charged with runners at second and third. George looking to get out of this inning. 1-0 pitch, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Taken right down the middle for strike 1. George pulls the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Taken what they said was outside for ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lady Hawks, the home team in this game, leading 1-0 in the bottom of the first. George with the 2-1 pitch. Lined over the first baseman's head. 1 hops to right field. She's going to throw it in, throw it away. 2 runs will score on the bad throw. And the runner will try to advance to second. No, she will stay at first. She wasn't paying attention. But now the score is 3-1. 3 runs on 4 hits so far for the Lady Hawks, and a runner at first. All 3 runs charged to the starting pitcher for the Lady Dragons. George waiting on the signal. George with the first pitch. Taking on the outside corner for strike one. Bottom of the first inning here at the Graveyard. Lady Hawks leading your Lady Dragons 3-0 in this third game of the pool play. Strike number 2 from Addison George. George looking to get out of this inning, possibly on this pitch. The 0-2 pitch from George. Outside, ball number 1. The 1-2 pitch. Slapped foul out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. You've got George, Chaparro, Atkins, Osborne, Bishop, and Graham in the infield for the Lady Dragons. The pitch. Slapped foul and out of play. Good battle right here between pitcher and batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last 2 pitches have been fouled out. Trying to time up George. George with the windup in the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. Lady Dragons get out of this inning trailing by 3 after allowing 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 Lady Hawk left on base. We'll be back with the top of the second here on Dragon Vision.
Leading off the top of the second for the Lady Dragons, number 16, Sarah Bishop.
Leading up from the Lady Dragons as we begin the top of the second inning with Sarah Bishop. You see the Lady Dragons dugout trying to give her some attention. This is the first pitch to Bishop. Inside, ball number 1. Lady Dragons, once again, they are the road team in this game, trailing 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. Bishop waiting on the 1-0 pitch. Inside again, ball number 2. Bishop at the plate with Graham waiting to come up. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High and outside, ball number 3. Three balls, no strikes. Here in the top of the second inning to the leadoff batter Bishop. The pitch. Outside, ball number 4. Catcher tried to frame it. Umpire called it early. Ball number 4, and it'll bring up Elizabeth Graham.
Stepping into the box, number 1, Elizabeth Graham.
You see Graham stepping into the box now. You see the Lady Dragons dugout cheering on their team. Bishop on first, pitch to Graham. Called ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Graham at the plate, Bishop on first. The pitch. First strike of the inning for the Lady Hawks. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Graham looking to get something started right here with a runner on first. The pitch fouls it out and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Graham with Bishop on first. The pitch. Low, ball 2. Graham works the count even now. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Grounded towards third. Cleanly fielded by third. Throws over, gets the lead runner. Fielder's choice gets the first out of the inning for the Lady Dragons. Bishop thrown out on the fielder's choice.
Next up, number 17, Kinley Osborne.
McKinley Osborne up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. Osborne had a couple RBIs in the second game last night. Also with a couple phenomenal plays in the bottom of the fourth to win the game. Goes for a bunt, bunts it foul. Graham at first, Osborne at the plate. One strike. The pitch. Taken for strike number 2 right down the middle. Osborne behind the count. No balls, 2 strikes. With a runner at first. 0-2 pitch. Lined over the outstretched glove, but called foul. Just over the glove number 6, but landed too far foul for them to call it a fair ball. No balls, 2 strikes, as Bishop gets back into the batter's box. Graham at first. That's Osborne in the batter's box. Call ball, a little bit outside. One ball, 2 strikes. 3-0 the score here in the bottom or top of the second inning. Osborne at the plate, the pitch. Foul back into the netting. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here. Top of the second inning, Lady Dragons trailing 3-0 to the Hardin Valley Lady Hawks. Graham on first, the pitch to Osborne. Lines it right up the middle, past the diving glove at number 2 of the second base. A 1-out single for the Lady Dragons. Osborne, it's the first hit of the game for the Lady Dragons. You got runners on first and second now with just 1 out.
Next up, number 27, Addison. Go!
Pitcher up to bat next. Pitcher duel. Addison. George coming up to bat. She represents the potential tying run for the Lady Dragons at the plate here in the top of the second inning. The pitch. Fouled it off her ankle for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to George. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. It's like Paint Easy Day warming up for the Lady Dragons in the on-deck circle. George behind the count. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul tipped that one to stay alive. Still no balls, 2 strikes. make it outside for ball number 1. One-two count now. 1 out, runners on first and second. George back in the batter's box. 1-2 pitch. Foul tip, kept it alive. Still 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes. George waiting on the pitch. Lines out towards the center. It's going. It's back. It will one help the wall. 1 run will score for the Lady Dragons. Another one will run into third and will be safe coming into third. A 1-out RBI double for Addison George. We'll bring up to play it yesterday. And Nora Elliott actually coming up to bat for the Lady Dragons. Last time Nora came up to bat in the first game last night, she rocked a grand slam here at the graveyard. Lady Dragons trailing 3-1 here in the top of the second. 1 out in, 1 out. We're at 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting, number 11, Nora Elliott.
See what Elliott can do with it, with her at bat right here. Trailing 3-1 here in the top of the second inning. Elliott ready for the pitch. Fouls that one back into the net for strike 1. Elliott back in the batter's box. Behind the count. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Grounds it down the third base line, but foul. Elliott now behind the count. No balls, 2 strikes before she steps back in the batter's box. 2 on in scoring position for the Lady Dragons. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. They say she went for strike number 3. Coming up to bat next will be Ellie Kylan for the Lady Dragons.
Next up, number 44, Ellie Kylan.
She's the 9th batter in the lineup for the Lady Dragons. Looking to keep the inning alive, trailing 3-1 here in the top of the second inning. The pitch to Kylie. Outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 on in scoring position, 2 outs for the Lady Dragons. Pitch to Kylie. Hits her to make it bases loaded. Yeah, bases loaded now, and Taylor Sherwood coming up to bat next. Sherwood hit 2 home runs in the opening game last night against Colton. 1 was a solo shot, 1 was a grand slam. Time call. Giving a little bit of last-minute tips to Sherwood. And a courtesy runner coming off for the Lady Dragons. Courtesy runner for Addison George.
Now batting for the Lady Dragons, number 33, Taylor Sherwood.
Courtesy runner. Sherwood at the mound. Pitch. Take it for strike 1. Trailing by 2. Sherwood up to bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third base line, but foul. No balls, 2 2 strikes with the bases loaded for Taylor Sherwood. She gets back in the batter's box. Pitcher ready for Hardin Valley. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Sherwood, any kind of hit will score a run for the Lady Dragons. They could tie this game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the second inning, trailing by 2. Sherwood with the way on the pitch. Pops it up towards center field. Center fielder gets underneath it. A little bit of confusion. Drops it. 1 run to score. Tie game on the fielding error. A two-run single right there for Taylor Sherwood. Ties this game up at 3.
Next up, number 21, Deacon Bunch.
Bunch coming up to bat now with Kylie on third and Sherwood standing on first. Tied at 3 now in the top of the second inning. First pitch to Bunch. Taken high and outside for ball 1. Lindley Atkins waiting to come up to bat next. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Kylie at third, Sherwood at first. Bunch waiting on the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Bunch with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Pitch coming to Bunch. Inside, ball 4, bases loaded again for the Lady Dragons. This time Lindley Atkins will come up to bat. Time will be called by Hardin Valley. We're going to take a quick timeout with them right here on Dragon Vision. Coming up to bat with 2 outs. Kylie at third, Sherwood at second. Atkins flies down, but goes too far foul down the third base line. Bases loaded, old Lady Dragons. Base hit right here will give the Dragons their first lead of this game. 3-3 the score. Top of the second inning. Pitch to Atkins. Outside, ball 1. The pitch. Grounds it foul, this time down the first base line. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the second, 3. Tied at 3 with bases full of Lady Dragons. Bunch at first, Sherwood at second. The pitch lines it up, and that will give the Lady Dragons the lead. 1 run to score. Sherwood coming around third. And they're actually going to send Bunch as well. Bunch is going to come in. A 3 RBI for the company. For the Lady Dragons take 6-3 lead. 6-3 now the score as another time is called from the Hardin Valley pitcher, but 2 out, 3 RBI double from Lindley Atkins, and they are going to, looks like yes, they are going to switch pitchers, so we're going to take a break for just a second here on Dragon Vision and let the new pitcher of the Hardin Valley warm up here in the top of the second. Lady Dragons leading 6-3.
Plate for the Lady Dragons, number 16, Sarah Bishop.
In the top of the second inning, 6-3. The last 3 RBIs off the batter. Lindley Atkins stands at second with a 3 RBI double. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1 from the new pitcher for Hardin Valley. Sarah Bishop at the plate. Ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Lindley Atkins stands at second. Elizabeth Graham in the on deck circle. The pitch inside again, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 6-3 your score here at Clinton High School. The pitch. Inside, ball 3. She's missed all 3 in the same spot so far. The 3-0 pitch. And hits her in the back of the cap for ball 4. She missed all 4 of them on the inside, but Bishop just walks her way to first base. Elizabeth Graham coming up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. 2 on, 2 out, and the Lady Dragons are leading 6 in the top of the second inning so far.
Next batter for the Lady Dragons, number 1, Elizabeth Graham.
Graham looking to extend this inning for the Lady Dragons. Atkins at second, Bishop at first. The pitch to Graham, high, ball 1. Pitch, or set pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2 ball, no strike count. 2-0 pitch. High, almost gets away for ball 3. Almost gets away, gets up on the catcher. 3 ball, no strike count. Atkins at second, Bishop at first. Graham up to bat. 3-0 pitch, foul for strike 1. Coach Gutser diving out of the way of that one. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the second, Lady Dragons leading 6-3. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. First base trying to go for it and will almost catch it as the Clinton dugout decided to scramble right there. Full count now for Elizabeth Graham. Lady Dragons helping some of their players as they fell right there on that foul ball. Full count now as Graham gets ready to step back in the batter's box. Atkins at second, Bishop at first. 3-2 pitch. High ball 4. Bases now will be loaded again for the Lady Dragons. Do they call it time for that pitch? So it's not bases loaded yet. It's still a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The pitch. Now it's bases loaded for the Lady Dragons. They called time right before that last pitch. Osborne coming up to bat for the Lady Dragons.
Next up, number 17, again, Osborne.
Graham at first, Bishop at second, Atkins at third. Osborne looking to extend this lead. First pitch, outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, call, strike 1. McKinley Osborne up to bat for the Lady Dragons. Here, top of the second inning, Lady Dragons already scoring 6. They got bases loaded. The pitch, outside, ball 2. Atkins at third, Bishop at second, Graham at first. 2-1 count. Pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. 2s across the board now. Osborne calls time to go get some advice from Coach Sam. He's got 2-ball, 2-strike count, 2 outs, bases full of Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons looking to extend this inning and extend this lead. Last night they won 2 games, 19-0 against Coalfield, 13-0 against Eagleton. Two pitch, outside, ball 3. Osborne works the count full now. A walk over a hit will score a run for the Lady Dragons. And we bring up Addison George. The 3-2 pitch. Foul ball, keeping the at-bat alive. Still full count here at the graveyard. As the sun keeps rising a little bit higher, you see more of the field now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Osborne back in the batter's box. The full payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. So Lady Dragons get 6 runs on 3 hits. Straight 3. We'll be back with the bottom of the second with your score. Lady Dragons 6, Lady Hawks 3. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Your score here in the bottom of the second inning, Lady Dragons 6, Lady Hawks 3. Addison George, the pitcher for the Lady Dragons. She came in relief in the bottom of the first inning. As Smith comes up to bat for the Lady Hawks. Yeah, our camera set up just right. There we go. A little bit extra room. First pitch, taken for a strike on the inside corner. Lady Dragons played at 6 in the top of the second inning to take this 6-3 lead. Pitch from George. Check swing, but hit the dirt first. 1 ball, 1 strike. You got George, Chaparro, Atkins, Osborne, Bishop, and Graham in the infield. Pitch. Taking ball a little low. In the outfield, you have Kylie, Easterday, and I'll get the other name in just a minute. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. George with the 2-2 pitch. A little bit low, ball 3. Full count now for Smith. George looking for the first out of the inning. She came in and got the last 2 outs of the first inning. The full count pitch. Foul back onto the netting and almost caught by Chaparro. Still full count. Three-two pitch from George. Foul tip, but kept it alive. Wind blowing from left to right, or from right to left, or left to right. Three-two pitch. High, ball 4. George walks the first batter of the inning. Got a runner at first now with nobody out.
Next up for Hardin Valley, number 6, Van.
Got a courtesy runner coming in for Hardin Valley. Number 6 coming up to bat next. George waiting on the first pitch. Swung on and missed, strike number 1. George getting the signal. Her with the windup, the pitch. High, ball 1. George even in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Sophia tried to get a back pick at first, not in time. Two balls, 1 strike. Runner at first. Nobody out here at bottom of the second inning. Hardin Valley up to bat. The 2-1 pitch from George. Swung on and missed on a golf swing for strike 2. George tied her up with that one. George ready for the 2-2 pitch. Foul, backing out of play. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Lady Dragons leading by 6 with a runner at first. Hawks up to bat. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the second base. Not fielded cleanly, but thrown to first to get the out anyway. Still a force out over at first, but now we got a runner in scoring position and 1 out. Osborne possibly had a double play, but instead took the easy out.
Back to the top of the lineup for Hardin Valley. Number 20, Taylor.
Top of the lineup for Hardin Valley. Trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Dragons pitching with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. George with the pitch. First pitch strike right down the middle. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch. Grounded and it'll be off the batter, but they're going to throw her out at first. They call a foul ball still, so it's two strikes. Runner has to go back to second base because it did hit her as she ran. He called it a foul ball. It hit her on the back. And it came back, hit her in the chest. It hit her stomach when it went down. No balls, 2 strikes. George with the pitch. High and outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. George on the mound, the pitch. Outside, ball 2. George waiting to release the 2-2 pitch. Line right up the middle. 1 hopper to the center fielder. She stops it. They're going to round her to come home. They're going to try to throw her out at home. Bad throw home. It'll get within 1 now. Runner will advance to second on the bad throw. Still got a runner at second. Now your score is 6-4. Lady Dragons ahead of the Lady Hawks.
Next batter, double clear, Elf, Hack.
6-4 your score here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Hawks up to bat. Lady Dragons looking for 2 more outs. George on the mound. The pitch. Called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. George with the pitch. Called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch from George. Outside, ball 1. Lady Dragons leading 6-4 here, bottom of the second inning. Runner at second for the Lady Hawks. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Now the Lady Hawks have a runner at second with 2 outs. Lady Hawks in their home light blue uniforms, white trim, navy blue lettering. Lady Dragons in their their road black uniforms, orange lettering, white trim. George with the pitch. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. 6-4 your score. The 0-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2. George looking to get out of this inning, only surrendering 1 run. (6-4) the score, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded right back to George. George fields it, throws it over cleanly to Atkins, and time for out number 3. So Lady Dragons give up 1, Lady Hawks strand 1. After 2, your score, Lady Dragons 6, Lady Hawks 4. We'll be right back here on Dragon Vision.
Leading off the top of the third, number 27, Adam Jones.
Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball. Addison George leading off, fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Lady Dragons left to bat. Here at the top of the third inning, that's the top of the third inning, leading 6-4. In this game 3 for the Lady Dragons, in this pool round, they are 2-0 so far. Here's the pitch. Line up underneath the pitcher and past the diving shortstop. George with her second hit of the night. Now there's a runner at first. Lady Dragons with their 4th hit of the evening as well. Topanga Easterday will be coming up to bat next. With
Now batting, number 15, Topanga Easterday.
These are full games. These are 90-minute games. There should be approximately 20 minutes left in this game. Here's the pitch. Called ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Got a courtesy runner at first as well for George. Taken for strike 1. Yesterday's count even, 1-1. The pitch, taken for strike 2. Easterday now behind in the count. Outside ball 2. Pitcher moving a little bit quicker in the top of the third inning. She slides out and it will be fair. Nice little slap hit right there for Easterday. Now you have runners on first and second with nobody out.
Now up, number 44, Ellie Kylie.
See the Lady Dragons bundled up there in the dugout. Ellie Kylie up to bat now with 2 on and no outs. She goes for the bunt, misses the bunt, they're going to call it a strike because she kept her bat out. Ball landed a little bit before the plate. She did pull her back in time. 0-1 count with runners on first and second. Top of the lineup due next. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. Kylie behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third. The pitch. Slow on this strike 3. We'll bring up Taylor Sherwood with 1 out now and runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Lady Dragons, number 33, Taylor Sherwood.
Sherwood up to bat, runners on first and second. Takes the first pitch for a strike in the outside corner.
second pitch. Blasts it towards center field. It's going to go back. It will get down between the outfielders. One run will score. Rounding second. Actually, no, they held it up because they thought it was going to be caught, so you got bases loaded now. For Sarah, or not for Sarah Bishop.
Now up, number 21, Tegan Bonham.
Bases loaded, top of the third. Tegan Bunch up to bat next. For the Lady Dragons, just one out. First pitch to Bunch. In the dirt. Good stop though by the catcher. Bunch looking to extend this lead for the Lady Dragons. The pitch fouls it back into the net for strike one. One count. Bunch with the pitch. Another foul ball off the net for strike two. Lindley Atkins due up next for the Lady Dragons. The 1-2 pitch to Bunch. Outside ball two. Bunch works the count even. Bases loaded. The 2-2 pitch, she fouls it back, keeping the at-bat alive. Two balls, two strikes. Bunch up to bat, the pitch. Taken high, ball three. Bunch now working the count full. Payoff pitch coming to Bunch. Lines out toward the Ranger cap. It will land. One run will score. Two runs will score. Atkins trying to work her way, and Sherwood's going to stop at third. Bases loaded, one out, 2 RBI double for Tegan Bunch. 8-4 now your score here at the graveyard.
Stepping in the box for the Lady Dragons, number 19, Lindley Atkins.
Lindley Atkins stepping in the plate now, leading 8-4 with 2 on and scoring position of 1 out. Takes the first pitch for a strike. The pitch, outside ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. 4-run lead for the Lady Dragons. The pitch in the dirt, good stop by the catcher. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Atkins up to bat. The pitch to Lindley. Over her head, gets away. They're going to try to score. Sherwood will make it in time. Wild pitch scores a run for the Lady Dragons and makes them up now 9-4. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Bunch at third. Lindley at the plate. The pitch. Ball 4. They get runners at the corners with 1 out. And it'll bring up Sarah Bishop. And time calls so the catcher can go talk to the pitcher. A 9-4 your score here in the top of the third inning.
No, I'm good.
As we resume play.
Next up for the Lady Dragons, number 16, Sarah Bishop.
Lindley Atkins stands on first. Tegan Bunch on third. Taking for strike 1. Bishop behind in the count. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Almost pitcher gets away. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a runner will score. Lady Dragons now lead by 6. Runner at second now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 10 for the score of the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Elizabeth Graham waiting to come up. Here's the pitch. Floater a little bit outside, ball 3. And another time, this time by the coach. Might be not sure what he's going to do right here. Doesn't look like he's going to take the ball away. But another time called by the Hardin Valley coach. 10 for the score now here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Sausage biscuits, 2 for $3.
We resume action here at the Graveyard, home of the Lady Dragons softball team. Sarah Bishop up to bat with a runner at second and a 3 ball, 1 strike count. 4 runs already across for the Lady Dragons in this inning. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Full count now to Sarah Bishop with Elizabeth Graham waiting on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Sarah Bishop will get on base with a walk and bring up Elizabeth Graham with 2 on and 1 out. McKinley Osborne comes out to sit in the on-deck circle for the Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons lead by 6 here in the top of the 3rd inning. The pitch. Called strike 1. The pitch grounded to shortstop. Shortstop fields it cleanly, throws the first in time, but runners do advance. So you got 2 outs now with the runners on, with 2 on in scoring position for McKinley Osborne. And Addison George in the on-deck circle. Osborne up to bat. The pitch gets away. 1 run might score. They're going to come in. Adkins will score on the wild pitch. So it's a 1-0 count, and now the Lady Dragons lead by 7. (11-4) your score now here in the top of the 3rd inning. Osborne back in the batter's box. The pitch. Golf swing for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch lines that one, tries to take out her own coaching staff with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lady Dragons down to their last strike in this inning, leading by 7. Top of the 3rd inning. Osborne at the plate. The pitch fouls that one into the parking lot for strike. Still a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Osborne stepping back in the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 2 outs, and she's got a runner at 3rd. Addison George wanting to come up to bat in this inning. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. So she strikes out looking, and that will end the top of the 3rd inning. So we'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd inning with your score 11-4 Lady Dragons.
So this will more than likely be the last half inning of this year.
Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon softball here on Dragon Vision. Addison George on the mound for the Lady Dragons here in the bottom of the third inning, leading by 7. George with the first pitch. Taken for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. George ahead in the count. Second pitch. Outside, ball 1. George waiting on the signal from the coaching staff. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, grounded foul back to the backstop. George ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. George with the pitch. High, ball 2. Even count now for Hardin Valley. Lady Dragons scored 5 at the top of the third inning. Scored 6 in the top of the second, 5 in the top of the third to make it 11-4 lead. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards the third base, right through the hole between third and shortstop. Picked up cleanly by the outfielder, thrown inside for a leadoff single for Hardin Valley. Only Hardin Valley's 5th hit of the day. Number 33 up to bat next. Runner on first, nobody out. George waiting on the call. The pitch, swung on, missed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. George on the mound. The pitch, high inside, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch coming from George. In low and away, ball 2. Runner at first, nobody out here. Bottom of the third inning. And time called so the batter can tire cleats. And a courtesy runner coming to first. Two balls, 1 strike now. George waiting. Her windup. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike number 2. Very light wind here at the graveyard. 11-4 your score in favor of your Lady Dragons. The 2-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 2, or ball 3 actually. Chaparro tried for the back pick, but not in time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. 2 on, nobody out here in the top or bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next up, number 24, Joe Smith.
And what very well could be the final at-bats of this game due to the time rule. The pitch. Taken for strike 1. Runners on first and second here for Hardin Valley. Bottom of the 3rd inning. The pitch. Called a little bit inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Lady Dragons lead by 7. The 1-2 pitch from George. Called, strike 3 looking. 1 out now for the Lady Dragons. Lady Hawks up to bat. Trailing by 7. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. The pitch. Grounded, foul. George ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. George, Chaparro, Atkins, Osborne, and ground ball towards 3rd, foul. Backhanded by Elizabeth Graham. Still, no balls, 2 strikes. Bishop and Graham round out your infield for the Lady Dragons. George ready for the 0-2 pitch. Grounded. Oh, it was right by her glove. Put a rudder on. They're going to wave 1 home. So it's a 1 out RBI single for Oliver or for Hardin Valley. 11-5 now the score. George almost caught that one with her glove, but it went right over her glove. 1 out, 2 on, 1 run home. 6-run lead now for the Lady Dragons. The 11-5 score. Swung on, missed, strike 1. Gets away, both runners advance. You got 2 in scoring position now with an 0-1 count. George with the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. George ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Ready for the 0-2 pitch. The release. Outside, ball 1. Time call so the coach could talk to his batter, trying to get her ready for the 1-2 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Lady Dragons lead 11-5 here in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch. Inside, gets away, no harm, no foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good stop there by Chaparro so he didn't get too far to try to advance the runner from 3rd. Two count, 1 out. The pitch. High, ball 3. Lady Hawks work the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Open base at first. The payoff pitch. Foul. Keep the inning alive, or keep the at-bat alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Dragons up by 6. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3 looking. George strikes out 2 now in this inning. Number 6 up to bat for the Lady Hawks. Could be the last batter of the game. Bottom third, 11-5 is your score. The pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 1. George ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Waiting on the signal from the coaching staff. The pitch home. Fouled back. Now George ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Hardin Valley might be down to their last strike. As time is called, so Coach Sams can talk to Chaparro and and George. Atkins talking to Osborne, and Graham talking to Bishop as the outfielders get close to each other. Sams walks back to the dugout. Lady Dragons waiting for the 0-2 pitch, leading by 6 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Swinging strike 3, and she gets tagged out. That is the ball game. Lady Dragons will win by a final score of 11-5. Winning pitcher, Addison George. 3 innings played. Lady Dragons had 11 runs on 7 hits. Lady Hawks had 5 runs on 6 hits. We'll be back in just a little bit when bracket action starts here on Dragon Vision. We will not bring you the next game because it will not involve the Lady Hawks or Lady Dragons. We will bring you the next game featuring the Lady Hawks, which will be a little bit later this afternoon. Thank you for listening to Clinton Lady Dragon basketball or softball on NFHS and the Dragon Vision Network.